Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Back to the grindstone, I guess. January is usually a tough month for me because it just so happens that my life is scheduled for renewal in January. Motor car license, school fees, new books, tax forms, which thank God I've done already, and so on and so forth. Oh well, I'll survive it. I've been surviving it for 38 years. Anyway, let's get into the not so royal circus. Let me make this clear. I'm not going to renew my Netflix just to watch Megan's show. Cookery giggling food spiced by nylon hair show. Last year, at the end of November, early December, my bank account was hacked, but not to worry. At first, I thought it had something to do with the channel, but it didn't. After I reported it to my bank, I read in the newspaper that my bank was one of 3 which were targeted, and about a week and a half later, my bank paid all my money back. Anyway, in the process, I got a new bank card, etc., and completely forgot to let Netflix know. So payment did not go through, and they advised me via email that they are cancelling my account. And I decided to leave it like that. Anyway, I really cannot stomach watching Meghan act like a preteen who had her first kiss. Oh, and those rat's tails. What happened to her thick, shiny locks? Can't she afford the extensions anymore? Anyway, guys, the pretentiousness of the whole thing just gives me a pain in the rear end. Who gets to rent a 5 million reality TV home less than 5 minutes from your home to film in? Who gets to cook on a £15,000 cooker, use £600 pans, £60 plates, £280 salad bowls? I mean, seriously, my friends, I can feed the township dogs for nearly a year on £280, and I'm just not in the mood for the fake adulation and giggling while the jewellery clinks and clatters. Meghan has none, nothing, zilch awareness of anything or anybody but herself. She's one of the most ignorant people I have ever observed. If I was her and had the opportunities that she had, I would have showcased, say, low-cost meals, tips for budget-friendly kids' parties. I would have filmed at my own home, and if my kids came running into the kitchen, then so be it. It would have created a homely atmosphere. But no, not Madame Fake Elite Rich a la Labanian horsehair. Excuse me, I mean Duchess Alabanian horsehair. I'm so sorry, my friends. I love you, but I'm not going to do it. This year's going to be one of peace and working towards doing my part to create a better world, even if I manage to do so only for my own children and one single street dog. I'm not going to waste too much time on the likes of Meghan Markle. As far as she is concerned, all I care about are those children. Who are they, where are they, and are they okay? And if I should even watch a cooking show for the, say, presenter's sake, I would rather watch Catherine and her 3 children cooking together than watch Meghan's pretentious BS. It appears that we were right anyway about Harry, Archie and Raimana von Bastelier, that particular photograph. It appears that it was rather badly put together Photoshop. It was indeed removed from Raymana's Instagram page and replaced with a screenshot of his laptop screen showing Harry surfing and a message below: don't hate, don't be mad, don't be jealous, be supportive for brother Henry. Oh, for brother Harry. Let's go 2025. Oh well, not even that is anything new anymore, until the day the king, on behalf of the monarchy, along with his son, the children's father, yes, whether he adopted them or whether they are his, it doesn't matter, he's still legally their father. So until they tell us the truth about those children, we will not believe anything they say or even show us. That is a fact. Meghan, with her tomfoolery and Photoshop and cheering her sugars for their AI and Photoshop creations, created this particular chaos. So they will have to repair what they broke before that child is old enough to start asking questions, and Meghan has to stop colouring and straightening her son's hair, or stop borrowing other people's children for photo shoots. Whether your children are born via surrogate or not, show your children, not AI or other people's children. Your kids will eventually suffer from severe mental health issues if this continues. The fact that they allow and even reward certain sugars to post AI or fake photographs of the children adds to the confusion for the public and raises further concern for the actual children. What's wrong? Why do they not show their children? No one is saying they should expose their children to the world on a daily basis or make a spectacle of them, but there are ways where a person can act normally and take certain things in their stride. I mean, what is nicer than to take your children to, say, a Christmas concert and prepare them for the fact that their picture may be taken while they are out and about on this special occasion? What is nicer than to share your pride of your child on, say, his first day of school? I mean, celebrities do that. William and Catherine do it, and hundreds, if not thousands, of Instagram influencers do it. What makes Archie and Lily so different? Is there something wrong with them? Is Meghan embarrassed by how they really look? What the heck is going on? And the reason why we are asking these questions is because of the lies and the fakery coming from Harry and Meghan. Now, these lies and fakery is really, you can say what you want, it is really spilling over onto the monarchy, and in particular King Charles now. I know King Charles thought that by ignoring it, the matter will just blow over and go away, as did so many other problems in his life. But it is not going to go away. I know that there are powers who are trying to make us look like bigots and who want the world to believe that those of us questioning the birth are somehow against surrogacy and adoption. But nothing could be further from the truth. I think both are absolutely wonderful, a real gift. It is not the surrogacy or whatever method they chose. It is the lying we are against. It is what the lying means. For me, it means Harry and Meghan think we are all stupid. They think we are so stupid that we will not question a bump being bigger in January than in February. So stupid that we will not question a square bump squashed into a dress at least 2 sizes too small. So stupid that we'll ignore a bump flapping around her knees. So stupid that Archie can have small round ears one day and bigger oblong ears the next. Dark, very curly hair one day and glossy, straight red hair the next. Well, we are not that stupid. So whether it is AI, Photoshop or little actors, I do not care. It is fake and sick and unhealthy treatment of their children. The longer this continues, the worse the monarchy looks, because there is no way in heaven or hell Charles and William do not know the truth, whatever the truth is. So, as sad as it is, they are complicit, okay? William is still under his father and boss's orders, but in my opinion, everyone as an individual is responsible for their own life and integrity. Now, okay, I also want to quickly address something else. Living where I do, we spent years transitioning from a white European-run country to a rainbow nation. Growing up where I did and how I did, it may have been a little easier for me, but at no time was I blind to the fact that we all had to adapt and accept that we are all South African, black, white, brown, yellow, and every color in between. It was not easy, and because of culture clashes, it is still sometimes not easy. But as time moves on, it is getting easier and way more peaceful. We are now at a point of acceptance where we are like brothers and sisters. We can argue, criticize, and fight among ourselves, but we also stand up for each other when someone from outside dare criticize one of us. In the beginning of this period, our new government said Africa is Africa and all the black people are brothers and sisters, and therefore anyone from Africa is welcome here. Our borders became a joke. There came a time when the fences at the border were broken and flattened, and people would casually walk across the border mere meters from the border post. And then came those, what other countries called xenophobic attacks and protests. Now, I'm not in favor of hurting anyone or violence of any kind, but people got frustrated and fed up. They lost jobs to these people who were prepared to work for less than minimum wage. The queues at state hospitals and clinics were getting longer and longer. Courts could not keep up and were months behind. Services like electricity, clean water, pollution, sewage and housing were way beyond stretched. And each and every issue currently popping up its ugly head in other countries like Britain, America and other European countries popped up here. It happened here in South Africa, and it got worse before it got a little better. Finally, government had to listen and close the border. The virus, which I'm not allowed to mention on YouTube, of course, provided the perfect excuse to do so, to close those borders. And since then, our borders had been a little better patrolled and protected, and a semblance of peace returned. And those who remained and who were here legally were indeed integrated into the various communities. Looking at the news during the Christmas and New Year period, I cannot help being concerned. Of course, we need a measure of diversity in our countries. Of course, we need new blood and new skills in our countries. But no matter how liberal or how big-hearted you are, you cannot allow people to willy-nilly stream over your borders. I mean, every country has a certain amount of resources, some more than others, but it doesn't matter. A certain amount of public services are available, and once those are stretched beyond its limit, there will be protests and unrest, and people will lose their cool, whether on small scale or big. Now, I am concerned. Millions, if not billions, of dollars and pounds and equipment have gone to other countries to help them fight their wars. And now many wars are raging within your own countries. And while drones and orbs from God alone knows who and where are still flying overhead, everyone is distracted by New Orleans and Las Vegas. And I mean, not that that is not important, it absolutely is, but the public needs to know what is happening at our borders. Not only the borders on land and sea, but also in the sky. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The world needs a measure of renewed discipline. We need to stop being woke, worry less about people's feelings and more about their safety and overall well-being. I honestly pray for Donald Trump this year as well as for my country's leaders. May they be bestowed with wisdom because they are going to need it. Anyway, guys, for some reason I'm very optimistic about this year. I think it may be a tough one, but I think it will be a year of cleansing and healing. I think many things will be revealed this year. But I think we are ready. I know I am, and I have a feeling so are most of my subscribers, my beautiful, bright, intelligent people. Okay, guys, I'm off. I'm still in holiday mode, and everything is taking me 10 times longer than usual because I'm so easily distracted. Well, so let me go and distract myself. So guys, until the next one, please take good care of yourselves and stay safe out there. Bye.